A very good evening, everybody. This is Gulf Harbour Radio, ZMH 286, Patricia and David, on a rather cloudy day here today, but it was calm. I think there was a little bit more wind for those that have left further up north. In fact, we've got a couple of boats there. Tourists left today. Hello to you guys. And yeah, everybody else seems to be trucking along rather well. So we'll just get straight into it, I think, tonight and see who pops up. We've got a couple of boats arrived in Minerva, or should have arrived. Somebody's still got their AIS or switched it off while they're still at sea, so they seem to be still at sea. But anyway, we'll catch up with them shortly. Scoots, Gulf Harbour Radio. Yeah, I've just put the changed the settings because you're quite light now. I wonder if you've got as much power as you were using earlier on. But anyway, I think I should be able to work it out. Go ahead, Daryl, over. Yeah, it just cut out unfortunately at the very end there, but I've got the guts of it all. Scoots is going very well. 1828 south, 17906 east, 7.5 knots. It's just been steady, hasn't it? North and southeast 15 to 20, 90% cloud cover and a 1 metre southeasterly swell. So all is going particularly well for you guys. People are starting to arrive up there. You'll have no problems getting there during the week, that's for sure. So we'll talk to you again tomorrow. I take it all is well on board. Daryl, over.
Sorry, but
yeah, I'm having a real trouble copying you today. I'm just going to turn my... Could you just repeat that? I'll just see if my radio is better than the one further north. There's a lot of noise in the air at the moment. So try again, please, Daryl, over. Nope, nothing there. Okay, rain this evening. I got that bit. I had to switch off my radio. It's incredibly noisy.
I can talk with him.
Okay, I'll just pass the microphone. You'll have to speak up. It's very difficult.
Hi, Daryl. Just to let you know that you are sailing into a trough, basically, that's sitting right over Fiji. Fiji itself is reporting winds 20 to 25 knots out of the southeast. And rough seas, turning, yeah, it's going to remain rough, I think, for the next couple of days because of this, well, it's two things. There's an active trough and then there's a quasi-stationary front, and you're just sailing into both of them, I'm afraid. So the weather's not looking too good for Fiji at the moment. So best of luck getting in. Over.
Okay, you're watching everything yourself. I got that much, and yeah, by the time you get a bit further up, you've got Skyfall ahead of you, and yeah, The marine traffic is not doing all that well at the moment for speed. I've got full access to satellite information, but boy, it's pretty slow on some of them. But it will get a little bit busier in the water as you close in on Fiji. All right, well, let's see how it goes for tomorrow and talk to you later tomorrow. Okay, clear with Scoots, and we'll check on those boats that arrived at Minerva today. Freya, Gulf Harbour. Yeah, I've got it getting a little bit of interference from somebody doing...
I wonder if it's real light.
Oh, David's just thinking he might have left a light on inside. We have trouble with some of the lighting in the house, so he's just disappeared for the moment to go and change some lighting. The fluorescent lighting is really, really bad. Okay, now get back to Susan. Freya, go ahead.
Yes, we arrived at North Minerva Reef at around 11:30 a.m. this morning. All is well aboard. We had a great swim already. Let's see. If you want to know what's happening here, true wind direction 240. True wind speed 8 knots. We think high tide is now-ish. There are 6 other boats here. One coming in right now. And the barometer is 1006. Over.
Yeah, thank you for that update from Minerva. It's useful for those boats that are around. Boy, the boat coming in is right on the dusk, isn't it? So at Minerva, for those that may not have heard, true wind is from 240, so southwest at 8 knots, very pleasant. 7 boats in North Minerva, and the bar is 1006. Well, have a very good time there. I'm sure you will. You are showing on the still coming in. I guess you've turned off your AIS, but it still has you doing 5.5 knots. But never mind. All right, well, clear with you. Thank you for the update, and enjoy North Minerva. And presumably Cambria is there somewhere too. I think I saw them in North Minerva earlier on. Are you on frequency, over?
Good evening, Gulf Harbour. This is Cambria.
Yeah, well, it sounds like quite a social spot, Rob. So we've just got the report from Susan. So enjoy the stay, over.
So far so good. We're really enjoying it. All is well on board.
Okay, thank you for checking in. So let's go to those still out at sea. Renard 4. Simon, are you there?
That's terrible.
Wow, I've got terrible copy tonight. I'm not sure what's going on with the propagation. I should have checked what's happening with the sun, but you are very, very light. So I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to copy you, and I might need some help from somebody. Renard 4, Simon, go ahead with your report, and I'll see what I can do. I got the South Minerva part, so I'm hoping that Belina will be able to confirm that you are in South Minerva. Just stand by, Simon. Belina, Gulf Harbour. Well, I've got good copy on you. I'm not sure what's happening with the couple of other boats, but I presume you heard Renard 4, and could you just confirm they are already in South Minerva? Is that correct?
Yeah, look at that. Renard report that they arrived here 1 hour ago, and there are 5 other boats. Over.
Okay, thank you very much. So I guess it was another very pleasant day, judging by what it was like in North Minerva. So not too much wind around, and very pleasant to do. What did you get up to today, Benno? Over?
3
What did you get up to today? It sounds like a pretty nice day there, over.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice day. We first for the night we anchored in the northeastern part, and I know some good spots there for snorkeling. And yeah, we found the crayfish, and it was a beautiful day in the water. And but now because of the wind, we are back in the south western part of the East Lagoon, and yeah, we stay here for the night and think about leaving tomorrow for North Minerva. At the moment we have 7 to 8 knots from the south-southwest, and yeah, it's still quite warm here, 25 degrees over.
Yeah, well, it's definitely chilling up here. We had, I think, a high of 18 today, so David's looking at the fire and wondering what day it will have its first lighting. All right, thank you very much for the report. So 7 to 8 knots from the south-southwest, and the day was 25 degrees, and a crayfish was caught by Belina. That was very nice. Okay, we'll clear with Reynard 4 and Belina in South Minerva and go to Lutier, Gulf Harbour.
Okay, this is Lutier. Good evening, how are you?
I've got very good copy on you. It's funny on the AIS at the moment, though. You are in 2 positions. I don't know what they're up to. Marine traffic has been purchased by a bigger company called Kepler, and boy, it has been a real battle with their programming. And now they have Lutier in 2 different positions. So tell me where you are, Duravel, over.
Okay, the problem is, unfortunately, one fishing boat in Brazil is using my MMSI. I talked to Marine Traffic, but they could not solve that, so I disappeared because they took my name. So, okay, I'm on 25 degrees, 25 degrees, 08 minutes south, and 177 degrees, 08 minutes east. My speed now is about 6.5. I'm doing 11 knots through, and we decide to go direct to the marina as quick as possible to be there between Friday and Saturday, okay?
Roger that. I have Lutier at 2508 south, 17708 east, on a course of 011 true at 6.5 knots, going direct to Vunda. And what is your current wind speed and direction?
My speed is 6 knots now, and my course is about 80 degrees too.
Yeah, I'm after the wind. The wind, please. Over.
Could you repeat, please?
Could you give me the wind speed and direction?
Sorry, I could not copy. Could you speak slowly?
Yes, I'm after your weather conditions, your wind speed. How strong is the wind, and what direction is the wind coming from?
Okay, the wave is coming from south. It's about 2 meters, not big problem. And it's about 10 seconds, 8 to 10 seconds. Okay, the wave. The speed now is 14 knots, but has been 9. Now it's 14 because the squalls. I have big squalls now, and I have to go outside to play with the sails, okay?
Roger that. Go and sort the sails out. When you come back, we'll give you some news from Brazil, because Brazil had a couple of items of interest today. Certainly the big floods in the south of the country, but we'll talk to you when you get back again. Okay, let's go to Genesis, Gulf Harbour.
Yeah, good evening, Patricia and David. How copy?
I've got good copy on you. It must just be further north. All these little bits of squalls and things are causing problems, but no problem for Genesis. You're still not on AIS, so I am going to look forward to your report. Go ahead.
Okay, that's good to know also. We are at 2655 south and 16853 east, doing a speed of 6 knots, motoring on a course of 332 degrees, wind of 11 knots out of the southeast, and we have about 20% cloud cover. The seas are 1.5 meters from the southeast, and most of the day we did sail very well, but the wind died down about an hour and a half ago. We actually had to spin it for us most of the day, but there was like a knot and a half current against us, so it didn't gain us much. Let's see, we have 294 miles to go. Over.
Well, you're making good progress, and you've had the better day from most people with that sunshine and a spinnaker run. How lovely. 2655 south, 16853 east, 6 knots motoring now, but you've been sailing all day. Course 332 true, 11 knots from the southeast, 20% cloud cover, and 1.5 metre southeast swell, and 294 to go to Noumea. So yeah, nice progress there. I'm sure all on board are pretty happy with that, Michael. Is that all is well, I presume? Over?
Yeah, all is wonderful. We had just a great day, and I don't know what's with my AIS. Possibly it's the company, like you were saying earlier. So, but it all appears to be working fine here. Over.
Yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? So you'll have to have a look when you get there. Are you seeing other vessels? Are you seeing other vessels on it? Over?
No, negative. We have not. It only will pick up within 32 miles. So maybe there's no that close to us. But I have seen ships on it, so I know it's receiving. But no other yachts or sailing vessels. Over.
Yeah, no, there's not too much around. I'm just looking at what your position is. Just stand by.
We'll have more wind tomorrow.
Yeah, David's just said you'll have more wind tomorrow, so that will make you happy, I'm sure. Yeah, there's this boat that's PA de Lune that's at 26169. You should be able to see them. That was 3 hours ago, and they're doing about 4.8 knots. Just to be accurate, it's 2628 south and 16922. So you should be able to see them, but that's the only one that you would be near at the moment. The other boat is further away, further north of you. So yeah, not too much in the ocean. Okay, well, we'll clear with you, and hopefully David's right with that wind that you'll get tomorrow. That'll certainly help you along. Okay, clear with Genesis, and I see Taurus is on their way, left today. Just see if they're on frequency or still finding their sea legs. Taurus, Gulf Harbour. No, nothing from Taurus. And how about Rafiki?
Too close.
Is there anybody else wanting to? I see which way is left as well, heading off there. So I'm not sure if you're on frequency, Bruce. But is anybody wanting to make contact with Gulf Harbour Radio? Please call now. Nothing here. I hear someone going click, 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 but nothing's coming out. I'll just see if David's got any comments to make. Anything from you?
No. Now, about the only thing to mention is that tropical low, actually. It's really a tropical low just to, I would say, just to the east of Fiji is where it developed. We thought it was going to be just to the northeast of Minerva, but it happens to be between Fiji and Tonga, really, and it's going to shoot down to the east of Minerva very quickly, and it's going to provide basically westerly winds for the Minerva folks tomorrow. And it's going to wind up a bit. It's going to actually have quite a bit of wind in it, but it isn't going to affect directly the boats that are either on passage or those at Minerva, other than a change in wind direction. And there, of course, with that are going to be some cloud and the chances of showers along with that. So it's a fairly active system. Models all have picked it up. They have been in disagreement as to exactly where it will form, but it has formed. Fiji Met has picked it up and puts it on their charts, and so it's active. And like I said, it'll be running to the east of Minerva and then off to the southeast from there. There's going to be a little bit of a squash between that system and the big high that again is sitting square below Tasmania, and it's fairly strong in terms of central pressure. 1040, 1040, that's a very, very big high. So in between that high and the low, we'll see quite a bit more wind, mostly southerly quadrant for all of the boats that are leaving New Zealand today, tomorrow, the next day. So they'll have plenty of breeze to get them north, and also those going to New Caledonia or those going to Vanuatu, all the same in terms of nice fresh winds. Okay, that's really about the only thing of interest. Here's the chief.
Yeah, I was just looking at the boats that have left behind Taurus. There is, it's a bit of a British exodus actually, Salt Lines, and then due south, and boat, I don't know what country this is, EE, who would that be? I have to look that up. Serenada and Gemelli are out there in the ocean, so a bit more activity. And Alina looks like they're going to New Caledonia. They've actually taken off. They're going up outside of the coast, but up to the coast in the general direction of New Caledonia. So yeah, a bit of activity now. Bit of wind out there, more so than what we've got down here at the moment. So that's good. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll be back again to see where you all are tomorrow. Cheers all. I wonder one of those boats were Yeah, just stand by, the boat calling Renard. I've got Flying Cloud just wanting a radio check, and I've got you loud and clear, Flying Cloud. When are you guys leaving? Over.
Radio sent to you, faintly received at our end, over.
That's good. When are you leaving? Over.
Fabian, over.
I just wondered, where are you? Where are you? Over.
We are still in Harbour. We're hoping to leave tomorrow. Destination Minerva, hopefully. Over.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm surprised you are copying me. I'm hearing you on my receive antenna at Caio, and you are very loud and strong, but I'm sort of surprised that you're hearing me at all up there with transmitting from here. All right, have a good departure tomorrow. Cheers, and the frequency is now clear for whoever wants to use it. Cheers all.
You'll have a radio, very faint for us here in Harbour, so I'll try again when we're in Clearwater. Over.
Yep, roger that, all understood.
Sicher, das ist Helena. Good evening. Ja, einen wunderschönen guten Abend.